Oh, hey. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, even in the circumstances that we are in this world right now. But I am back with another video talking about why I chose the university that I chose. As many of y'all might know, I attend the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, Michigan, about 20-30 minutes out of Detroit, and I'm a college freshman who's about to go into his second semester. All right, so as you know me, I have a notebook of all the reasons why I chose Michigan. Background story. In November of 2019, I decided that I wanted to audition for schools for a classical voice performance. I was always on the fence about it. I never knew if I actually wanted to, pursue it in college as a degree. And so I was nervous about even submitting applications because I didn't know if I was ready or if I didn't know, if I was good enough to get into schools. I researched a couple programs and decided to apply to them. One of the last schools that I applied to was the University of Michigan. And I found out about this school from a family friend who attends U of M and is in the classical voice department. Gave me the rundown of Michigan and what, being a student is like and what the degree requires and stuff like that. As well as put me in contact with her voice teacher who happens to be the department chair of voice at the University of Michigan School of Music, Theater, and Dance. What I did was I contacted that professor. We were exchanging emails back and forth, and he asked to hear any videos of me singing so he could assess whether or not he'd like to have a lesson with me or not prior to my audition. I'm like sweating a lot indoors and I'm literally wearing a wool scarf, but it's cute, so like I had to wear it. Don't judge. So he listened to my videos. I submitted my pre-screens that I had recorded for all of my schools, and he said he would be happy to work with me before my audition. In December, at this time last year, about a couple weeks ago, 2019, I would have found out that I passed my pre-screens for academics because the University of Michigan screens students not only for their audition materials, but also for academics because it is a rigorous institution. In January, about a couple weeks out from now, this time last year, I was getting ready to travel to Michigan to audition. And so I think if I remember correctly, my audition date was on January 24th, and I had a lesson with the professor on January 23rd, so the day before. I didn't really know what to expect going into that lesson because I never had a lesson with a college professor before. All of my training has been in high school. And then I went into the lesson and we talked for a little bit and then we vocalized, and he told me that there was a sound that I had for classical voice and that I could do this. I was kind of relieved to hear that, at least, but still nervous for my audition the next day. I was really freaking out, and fortunately I had that professor in my room, the department chair, with another woman. They were my audition panel, so I was more comfortable to know that he had already heard me sing. It just took off the nerves, some of the nerves. Thought I did really well, and then yeah, I waited for my decision, and my decision came in early March, I want to say. And yeah, obviously, I mean, I got into the school. That's kind of a little background of why I chose Michigan, or of what led me to, audition for Michigan and look at Michigan as a school. So then there was that time period between March and May during when COVID first hit, and I was, choosing schools. Let me look at my notebook. One really, really big factor that helped me choose Michigan was not only does the school have an outstanding reputation as an overall institution, they have alumni who have been really successful from all departments. So from LSA, from Ross, from SMTD, from engineering, from kinesiology, from everywhere. And it was just, I thought, going to a school that's well-rounded, truly well-rounded, is what I wanted. And also, I think that in addition to having an outstanding academic program, The School of Music, Theater, and Dance is one of the top in the country, in the world, honestly. And it's just, you know, I was just so lucky to get into this school. A year ago, I didn't think this would be possible, but it turned out to work in my favor, and yeah, I'm here. Another thing that really drew me to Michigan was my teacher. So I currently study with the department chair of voice. I took that lesson with him. I just, you know, something clicked. I was on a personal level with him, and throughout my first semester, we just grew closer and closer, and I was really glad that I picked him as my teacher. And I feel like I've grown with him, and I knew that, you know, he has the credentials and the training that'll get me where I want to be. And that's a big factor when you're choosing schools for performing arts. Third reason why I chose the University of Michigan was because they strongly encourage and help you to study more than one study in more than one field or degree program. Also looking to dual major or dual minor, or do something with another field. Either maybe I'm looking at business and economics to supplement my arts degree. They're really flexible and allow you to, you know, pursue more than one interest. And it not only do they help you, but the degree programs are set up that like requirements might fit both of your degree requirements, or that one class could substitute for another class that you don't have to take later on. I think their structure is really great, and I mean, it's helping me succeed here. Granted, I'm a freshman, so I don't really have like that much to say about where I am in my degree yet, because I'm not an upperclassman. But another reason why the School of Music, Theater, and Dance really caught my interest and appealed to me was the day that I auditioned, there were student ambassadors from the voice department, upperclassmen, who were helping us, showing us around, getting us pumped for our auditions. And they were just, it was such like a family atmosphere that at the end of my audition, I was questioning why I was nervous, because this was literally the most laid back audition I've ever done. And I think that they really, you know, they don't want you to be afraid of your, of auditioning. They want you to be comfortable. They want you to feel like you're in your, you know, in your space and in your, able to perform to the best that you can. And I think that really helped me, and knowing that all the students went through the same thing and they were really getting us pumped up for our auditions, because that's what I needed. And I mean, it got me into the school, so I'm really thankful for that. And over the course of the semester, I have met so many amazing people who are interested in so many different things, and it's insane. Like, I find it so cool that I'm hanging out with a person who's, you know, interested in going to law school, or one who's interested in being a music director, someone who's interested in computer science, pre-med, everything, but they're all still doing a voice degree. I love that. And it's just, you know, coming to music school, I never thought that would be the case, just because it's rigorous, so they're, you know, like very focused on one subject. But Michigan, the University of Michigan, allows you to do so many other things, and it's, you know, I couldn't have asked for a better school. I hope that stays, that my answer doesn't change. I know this video was like really short, and there wasn't that much, like, I guess, content to it. It was just my story. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for more videos from me, which will be coming up soon. I'll probably be posting either this weekend or sometime next week. And if there's anything that you want to hear more about college, or about auditions, or about just, you know, how the college process was for me in general, please leave a comment, or message me on my Instagram, so travel link below. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.